shawty wanna be me, and that's fine. Your shawty wanna be me, and that's why I give these girls motivation. Look at me for inspiration. Yeah, you know it's true. Yeah, you know that it's true. But your girl can't do it like I do. But she tryna walk all in my shoes.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This your girl Raven here. If you didn't know, now you know, on periods. So today's video is actually going to be a movie review on this film called Cuties. Now this by far had to be the worst film that Netflix has officially posted on their platform. Now Netflix is known for having some bad movies, but this one literally took it to a whole new level. So the movie Cuties is supposed to have been about like this 11-year-old girl who joins a dance team, and pretty much it's very exotic. It's very much dances that 11-year-olds should not be doing. So originally when I heard about this film, which was a few months prior, I had heard things about it being about a girl who wanted to join a twerk team. I knew about people having an issue with the movie cover because it's like these girls in inappropriate outfits, and people were saying this was for sure exploiting children. So me, I'm going to get to this movie open-minded because I'm like, you know what? People are probably over-exaggerating this movie. I seen the movie cover and I was like, is it really different from when dancers wear costumes, the girls on Dance Moms who wore outfits similar to this, the little girls that's on toddlers and tiaras, cheerleaders, you know, when kids wear bathing suits? Like, is it really different compared to when these people wear those outfits? Like, I didn't really feel some type of way by that. However, what I did feel some type of way about was the dancing. But then at the same time, I thought maybe the dancing is going to be like over exaggerated. You know, I remember being 6 years old, playing Little Sally Walker, Gigolo, Telephone, Ride That Pony, where these dances for sure was twerking. Now, had my parents seen me do this, I'm pretty sure I would have got my ass beat. But that was nothing compared to this movie. This was on a whole nother level compared to what I was doing at 6 years old when I was playing Little Sally Walker. So this movie is literally about Ami. She's a girl who is like a misfit. She doesn't have any friends. Her family is very religious. She just finds out that her dad left her mother for another woman, and she's heartbroken by this. She ends up meeting this girl named Angelica, and she's instantly fascinated by Angelica. You know, she sees Angelica in the laundry room dancing. When they first showed this scene, I'm like, okay, well, her dancing is not that bad, but her outfit was like, sister, like, no, like, no, why are you wearing that? You know, she was wearing a tube top with some leather pants, and I was just like, whoop. Like, it was too fitted. She kind of put me in the mind frame of Malu, that YouTuber, the girl who had the beef with Danielle Bregoli, the girl, Catch Me Outside girl. Like, she kind of put me in the mind frame of that girl. So I continue on with Ami. We learning her life. We learning, you know, a little bit about her and her culture and stuff. And she really wanting to fit in. So she wants to join the dance team. So one of the girls, Jasmine, ended up getting kicked off the dance team because like there was a scene where all the girls was at somebody's house just sitting there, and they're on like a Skype call with this guy, and they're saying things like, you want to see my tits and blah blah blah, but the video is not on for the girls. Like, the camera is not on for them. So Jasmine, she ends up cutting the camera on, and it shows literally Angelica's face. And the guy saw that, oh shit, she's 11 years old. And this pisses Angelica off, which leads to them getting into a fight and Jasmine being kicked off the team. So when you see the scene with them at school and you see how they dress. I was like, holy shit, what the freak are they wearing? Like, they're literally wearing the tank tops, like the tube tank tops, leather pants, short skirts. Their clothes is extra fitted. Like, Ami wanted to fit in so bad that she got her little brother's shirt and put it on, and they're like, oh, cute, you know, tube top. And it's not even a tube top, it's literally her little brother's shirt. And Ami kept wearing it because she didn't have any clothes that looked like theirs. So she ends up becoming, quote unquote, friends with these girls, and she ends up replacing Jasmine on the dance team. Now, we've seen a lot of scenes of Ami in a bathroom dancing before officially joining the team, and when we watch Ami dance and show Angelica she could dance, she knows the routine, and she would be a good fit for the team. Like, she did their routine, but then she did plus some, you know. She literally got on her hands and knees in dog pose and put her hand in her mouth and started twerking. And then she got to the point where she was doing the crybaby. And everybody's like, whoa. So now this leads to Ami teaching all the other girls how to twerk, how to move their hips, how to make the facial expressions and stuff. Because mind you, Ami had been watching music videos, like bootleg Nicki Minaj videos. That's what Ami was watching. And I'm just like, I'm pretty sure I could go to jail for watching this movie. Pretty sure. Like, if the police came to my door and knocked on the door, I wouldn't be shocked. Okay, that's how bad this movie is. And I was like missing the purpose, because the overall purpose of this movie was to prevent like over sexualizing children, but I feel like they did the complete opposite of their objection. Instead, they over sexualize these children. So there's so many times throughout this film you see them like opening their legs, and like, you know, when you're wearing the shorts, you could kind of see like creaks and stuff. You see a scene where Ami's pants got pulled down and you see her underwear, and now Ami feeling some type of way, so now she goes to the store and buy her and her friends lingerie. And then, you know, she goes to a point where she uploads like a photo of her vagina on the internet. She's stealing money from her mom. She's stealing a phone from some guy who we don't know who he is, but she stole his phone so that way she could upload pictures on knockoff Instagram. And she just put herself in a negative limelight that eventually her friends don't want anything to do with her. Angelica was like, look, we can still be friends and stuff, but that's not our image, and I can't be around you when I'm around them. And Ami, and she's like begging, like, no, please, you know, like throwing a freaking temper tantrum. Ami is literally kicked off the team, and she's replaced with Jasmine. So Jasmine is now back on the team. They taught Jasmine the dance. Ami feeling some type of way. She want her spot back, you know. And she's still like very out of control. The one weird scene that I did see was when her mom and her aunt, they were trying to like get the devil and the evil spirits out of her. So they had like this cup of water and it was throwing it at her, like the water, like, and I'm like, what are they doing? Like, weird much? Like, you know. And I'm like, what is going on? Is it working? Like, you know. And then this girl break down into like twerking, and I'm like, girl, the only thing you gonna be good for is being a video hoe. Like, what the heck? You know, like, that's the image she had already put out about herself. She literally stabs a guy with a pencil after uploading the picture of her vagina on the internet. And the guy called her a hoe, and she just felt some type of way, so she grabs a pencil, stabbed him in the hand. And that's actually what led to her mom and her aunt throwing like the holy water or whatever on her, was because how she was acting and how she was dressing, you know. And so yeah, and there was even like a scene when she got caught for stealing that guy's phone, because she was like sitting on the floor and she was just like FaceTiming or whatever, Angelica, and the guy was like, I thought you said that you hadn't seen my phone. And he took his phone back, and she's just trying to get it back, and then she, desperate times calls for desperate moments, so she pulled down, like she unzipped her shirt, and then she like unbuttoned her pants, basically like giving him permission to do whatever he wants in exchange for the phone. And he pushes her like, what the hell is wrong with you? And then she runs over, she bites him, take the phone, and run into the bathroom, lock the door. And that's when she takes the picture of her vagina. So now at this point, like, since she has no friends and she's back to being like an outcast and stuff, she decides she's gonna get her spot back, and she's gonna perform in this dance show, whatever, right? And so what she does is she leaves her house. This is literally the day of her dad's wedding. She leaves her house, she goes get her costume and put it on, and she is just hanging behind like this wall, and Jasmine is literally walking by, and she runs, she runs over, pushes Jasmine into the water, basically watching this girl drown. She stood there like watching this girl, like trying to stay up above the water, like fighting for her life, you know, until finally like Jasmine feels the ball and she started heading that way, and then Ami just took off running. And I'm looking like, so did Jasmine survive? Like, what happened to her? Like, this heifer was really willing to kill somebody for a spot on the dance team. Not only that, but when she had got caught, when she had stole her mother's money to go buy her and her friends all that lingerie, her mom had like fell to the ground, and a little brother had went over to go check on her. It's like, Mom, are you okay? Are you okay? You have me scared, blah blah blah. She literally looked at her mom like this, and then she went to eating her food. She didn't even give a fuck about her mother. She didn't whatsoever. So anyways, after she pushed Jasmine into the water and she goes about like going to the competition, dance show, whatever, you know, it is, then it's time for the girls to get on stage. Jasmine's not there, so Ami obviously has no choice but to dance. So they go on the stage. Ami starts off like she's kind of nervous because it's like a big crowd of people. And then next thing you know, she was in her zone, and she's just like, I got this. I'm about to kill this shit. And then she starts dancing, and the dance starts off like good. Everybody's, you know, clapping off beat, loving it, everything. And then all of a sudden, it started getting very hella inappropriate. Opening their legs, busting it wide open, you know, twerking, doing inappropriate shit, holding one leg up and twerking. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And this is when the audience face starts to change, and all that enthusiastic and encouragement just went right out of the window. And all of a sudden, Ami hears like her mom singing in her head, and Ami stops and she freezes and she starts crying, and she runs off the stage. She runs home to her mom. She hugs her mom. Her mom tells her, you don't have to go to the wedding if you don't want to. And now Ami goes outside and she plays jump rope with some girls, and that's the end of the movie. I feel like overall, the point that they was trying to make, they failed miserably. Instead, they did the complete opposite by over-sexualizing these children. I feel like this could have went a good direction if they did not over-sexualize the children as much as they did. And I also feel like maybe if they had something traumatic happen, instead of, you know, all these girls turning into freaking strippers, you know, 11-year-old strippers, that's pretty much what they were. And like girls on the side of the road, like, I'm not going to say the word, you know, on YouTube, but on the side of the road that you can find outside of your local corner, you know. And that's the direction that them girls was heading, especially Ami. I don't understand how there's any good critiques about this movie, because it was very hard to watch. The goal, I guess, was to make you feel uncomfortable. But anywho, that is it, guys, for this video. Let me know your thoughts and comments below. If you like the movie, your thoughts, your opinions, you know, what they could have done differently to get the message across. This movie should be banned from Netflix, from like every country, from every platform, because it was just that bad. And I don't understand how anybody would let their children be in this. Like, maybe they didn't think it was going to be as bad as it was until actually seeing it. I'm confused. Let me know you guys' thoughts. Till next time, guys. Bye.